go racing this weekend.
He literally just gutted that whole thing. I mean, it was a real street car, you know, full interior, seats, carpet, and everything. I think the quickest he's been is like a 1020. It's a little stock cubic inch motor with nitrous on it. So he gutted it. He's going a quick 30 this weekend. It's even going 990 in it. We'll see. Alright guys, in this video you're gonna see Mr. Gray's beautiful, I think it's a 2007, 2008, don't get me lying, C6 Z06, getting our 700 horsepower package to it. And guys, it has, I think, 3,000 miles. I'll look and you'll see when it's on the dyno, but the car is immaculate. It's getting our full heavy cam package, so enjoy.
I've seen a all blacked out one before.
Good, right?
That looks really good.
Yeah, so grew up with Jimmy, one of my good friends. We actually had our F bodies racing together back when we were in high school and college. And yeah, his dad's car is in the shop right now, the C6 ZR1. And it looks like you just got yourself a C8.
What's up, brother? Good to
How
see
you
you,
been?
man. Always good, man.
Is it not sick or what?
It's beautiful, man.
Honestly, I mean, you've driven Corvettes as long as I have, so what do you think?
It's the best Corvette I've ever driven. I mean, I love the bang gears, but
Right.
it's just getting used to everything.
But being the dual clutch transmission, it just is instant,
Dude,
right?
I mean, it's just like driving the Huracan. Just like
Same.
I wouldn't spend another 150 grand to get a Huracan.
So, again, I know you're being videotaped
Yeah.
right now, unexpectedly, but legit, if you had this car for 100 grand less, and if you could put 50 grand into it to have it twin turboed, I mean, it's a no-brainer, right?
No-brainer.
And,
All we know.
and again, we're horsepower guys. You've gotten on it. Like 0 to 60 is stupid, but then after that, yes,
Dude,
it needs more horsepower,
that's why
right?
I'm here. That's why I'm here.
It really is, right?
First, second, third, when it gets fourth, it's just like I'm cruising, but it's so smooth.
Yeah.
You know, you don't know you're going that fast.
I'm with you, buddy.
Yeah.
First one I drove, I'm like, legit stock 0 to 60. I'm like, this dude, your average person stop like the stoplight, stupid fast.
I was
But
trying
us
to get
being
into
car
it.
guys, I'm like, all right, after 60, it kind of nosedives.
I need the power. That's what I was saying. Like
with
once I like high third, right into fourth, I need that pull still.
I'm with you, buddy.
Yeah.
I'm with you.
Yeah.
I'm with you. I mean,
Yeah.
besides that,
Look at the front, dude. They even tinted the windshield, so it's all black.
that's why it looks so good when you pulled up. Dude, when you rolled up, we're
Yeah.
like, damn, motherfucker, looks
That's
good.
what
That thing's rolling gangster.
Everybody's like, dude, is it a McLaren? What is it? I'm like, bro, it's a Corvette.
I mean, I'm not gonna say we still can't do a middle ground somewhere.
I just don't want this mother like back in the days, in and out, in and out. I want to
yeah.
be able to drive this thing, go to Florida and see my mom if I need
That's
to.
how it-
but I need the
would-
power, bro.
Yeah.
You know how it.
With the stock motor, the way it is right now, the stock pistons sucking these things, just like the LT ones.
Yeah.
5-6 pounds of boost.
Okay.
And the stock clutch, you'll be fine.
Okay,
Then
perfect.
then we want more than that. That's when we'll have to do fuel
Right.
system stuff, and then maybe an aftermarket.
Dude, you get me
ECM and stuff
150
like that.
extra horsepower. That's golden.
Yes.
Dude, I mean, when did this thing get back here?
I'm not gonna lie, I don't even know. I think for the new year. It was either in between our Christmas or during our Christmas break, I think it showed up.
Oh, okay. That
Yeah.
I mean, it just snuck in.
Yeah.
Is it broken? Why is it
No, we rushed it last time to make it back for that Pocono event. I think it got rained out. He's had the car for a while. He's just been enjoying it on the street. I don't know if he's raced anybody or done much with it, but he did send it back because the last time when we had it torn apart, the factory supercharger, the rotors in it just didn't look the best, and we were going to try to do this new race port, what we call it, open it up as much as we can, and the way the rotors looked, I didn't want to spend the time and money to do that one. And believe it or not, when he first bought this car and sent it to us, he bought a spare LT5 supercharger. So he's had a brand new one in the box sitting at his house this whole time. So Christmas break, obviously Pennsylvania, it's probably snowing where he's at. He decided to send it back. This is the perfect time, and we are going to, if the supercharger's not already in it, we might have already sent it to Greg to do our race port on it. And again, we could have done it to the blower that's sitting on the car right now, and yeah, I don't think the car's broke. I hope it's not. There's nothing leaking under it, so hopefully it's still in one piece, and all we're doing is changing a blower out and just making it a little bit more efficient. Again, we hope for 50 more horsepower. We might pick up 10 horsepower, we might pick up 100. There's really no say until we do it. So we will look the whole car over, obviously. Once we get on the rack, we'll pull the plugs out, check the oil, probably do a compression check, leak down like we always do with his car, because he does race quite a bit. And then, yeah, if everything checks out good for the engine, then we put the new supercharger on it with the fresh port on it and see how much horsepower we can make out of it before his next event, which I think is February or March.
Be honest, are you surprised it's not broken?
As much as he races it, yeah. And saying, like I said, the transmission in it, we built it, it's probably been a year now, and I even told him, I said, man, even with built transmissions over time, you know, you have to freshen stuff up, and 1,000 rear wheel horsepower over and over and over again, man, this thing's been, knock on wood, still in one piece. Still in one piece, man. But I love it, and he enjoys the car, so I like seeing a customer take the car and actually go and enjoy it and use it, you know. Not saying I don't like customer cars to sit in their garages, but it's cool to see a customer out there using it and enjoying it, you know, on the weekends or at least once a month doing stuff like that. So I do know, like I said, hopefully we'll have this one done by the end of this month. We're just so backed up with other cars, but we'll eventually get to it. And then I do know he has a Viper that he sent to another shop that's getting twin turbos and everything. So that car should make, man, 400 or 500 horsepower more than this one. So he's gonna have his hands full with that one. But eventually, I'm gonna talk him into putting turbos on this baby to outrun that Viper one day. Mark my words. We will do that one day. But for now, we're gonna just do a max effort with the 2650 blower. And like I said, 1,000 to 1,100 rear wheel horsepower-ish is where it is, and if it needs some nitrous on it too, who knows, maybe we'll do that. So we are super busy, as most of you know. It is the new year, and I thought we would have a lot of our old jobs wrapped up by now. We still don't. We still have a lot of project cars in the works. So those of you watching right now, if you know somebody that is very experienced in the GM aftermarket world when it comes to LS, LT stuff, please send an email to parts@latemodelracecraft.com with a little bit of info about yourself and a nice resume so we can take a look at it, because we are looking for new technicians here as we keep growing the business, because packages keep coming in, and we got to get them out of here for you guys. So leave us an email below if you can. Thanks. This is Mr. Gray's beautiful 07 C6 Z06 with legit 7,300 miles on the odometer. I mean, you're talking 14-year-old car. When I first got in it, I mean, it is pristine, bro. Obviously, we cover the seats and the floors just like we do any car that comes in our pre-inspection report that customers get. We take pictures all the way around the vehicles, and we even, with our new system, we send videos of baselining the cars as well, which Will already got and filmed. But now you're here, we'll go ahead and make another rip. These things usually stock or between 420 and 440 rear wheel horsepower stock. This thing is obviously 100% stock. I'm sure it's been sitting in someone's garage for the past 10 years. obviously hasn't been
brought it
driven.
here?
Man, I wasn't here this morning when it got dropped off, but Mr. Gray, I think he just purchased the vehicle. So I think he got it from somebody that obviously it sat forever.
Wow.
And I think his goal was to always have a cammed C6 Z06. So he got the right car. I mean, he found, I mean, you can just tell, I know it's hard to see in pictures, guys, but like the center consoles are usually worn out. The shifter itself, even the start button, normally this part wears out, and like where it says accessories,
Right.
you'll
like
see
you
it just
can't
worn out.
read it, and the plastic delaminates.
100%, dude. And even the steering wheel, you always have the position here, always gets worn, and right here, people hold the steering wheels like this a lot. Dude, it's brand new.
I mean, I could show y'all on any of those.
Hey, that was another thing this morning. Me and Frankie were laughing at. We have just the way they're lined up. There's more outside, but 4 gray, either C6 Z06s or C6 ZR1s. All 4 of them have custom license plates on them. One C6 Z06 has blacked out taillights. One C6 ZR1 has blacked out taillights. The other 2 have stock taillights. It's just funny to see how similar and how different they could be with wheels and tires. It's a cool picture, cool little video. Like I said, we got more outside in the other shop, but just having all 4 gray ones right next to each other is pretty funny. And then yeah, now we have this sexy 07 Z06 with low miles on it. So I'm gonna baseline it again for you, Dean. And it's funny because lately, I mean, it's all C7s and C8s. And that's what we come for the new year, and I forgot how many C6s we still had to finish up, so it's cool. Money, 427 and 381. Like I said, they always make between 430 and 440 stock, so she is right on par, man. This is a clean car, and if I didn't already say it, it's getting our full 700 horsepower package. So complete heads cam. Only thing stock on this car will be the block, crank, rods, and pistons. I think we're putting a new shifter in it too. I think he's keeping the stock clutch for now. He wants to get used to driving it, and then after that he'll bring it back for an aftermarket clutch. But goal for this car, 585, 600 rear wheel horsepower. Boom.
We got someone waiting around for lunch.
Oh yeah, 2 others already left.
Well, even the e-brake feels brand new in this car. God, I love it. So we got this one, and then the one from Wisconsin getting the same thing. They're both 700 horsepower packages, full heads cam. I think we have 1 or 2 more scheduled to come in the end of January once we get caught up. So the C6s are making a comeback, slowly but surely. Making a comeback.
Hey, but you know we're driving to lunch? A ZR1.
As always, guys, if you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. Those of you that follow the channel, greatly appreciate it. Give it a thumbs up, thumbs down, and please leave comments below what y'all think. I would love to hear what y'all think, as well as future content. Give us some recommendations. Is Mike gonna like this over the Viper when he gets it back? Comment below. I'd like to know what you guys have